Joining us tonight to talk about the controversial recounts in Florida, the effect of the midterm results on a host of policies, Dan Bongino, former Secret Service agent, author of Spygate, the attempted sabotage of Donald J. Trump, now available everywhere, and we recommend it to you highly. Dan, good to see you. Let's start with the good old Florida. Broward County, it is truly become the backwaters of electoral fraud and mismanagement.
Lou, it's incredible. I'm down here. I broadcast here from Martin County, just north of Palm Beach. It's the southern county.
I noticed how you did that. You got just north of the problem.
Yeah, and we've had no problems at all. And Lou, what I strongly object to is the liberals in this debate saying, hey, this is a Florida problem. This is a Broward and Palm Beach County problem.
Right.
65 counties, Lou, managed to get the votes in, no problem. I think like the new policy in Broward and Palm Beach is Republicans, you vote up to and including Election Day. Democrats, you just vote till the Democrat wins in Broward County. I mean, Lou, I can't say this enough. I hate reusing lines on Fox, but this is worth it. To Brenda Snipes, you literally had one job, Lou. You and I are content creators. If you got on the air tonight and you were like, you know what, I'm just going to tweet through the show, I got nothing going on, you'd probably be out of a job tomorrow, right? That's your job.
Not tomorrow. Come on, I've got a little momentum going here.
That's true. You may be able to ride out the wave, but Brenda Snipes had one job. Her only job was to count the votes, and she can't tell anybody how many votes were there. I mean, this is the incompetence is staggering. We are seriously all dumber for having to talk about this. She only had one job, Lou. Count the votes. She still can't give us a vote tally. It's sad. It really is. But Lou, one more thing on this. I know. I'm sorry. I don't mean to hijack your segment, but keep in mind, Lou, this is really about the ag commissioner race. They are not going to steal the gubernatorial. Stay frosty on it. They're not going to steal the Senate race. Rick Scott's a bulldog. This is really about the ag commissioner race, which has already switched hands, and it's about gun rights. The ag commissioner controls the CCW permits. Matt Caldwell was up by 40,000 votes. He's now down 5,000. I'm telling you, that's what this is really about.
Yeah, the sleight of hand at work here. When we use the word fraud, in Broward County, they do have to, I think after their history, they should have to prove their innocence. The other part is Brenda Snipes. I get a kick out of this because everybody's complaining about her. But she was appointed by Jeb Bush. After all of her misfeasance, disposing of ballots in 2016, Rick Scott could have fired her. So there you've got two Republican governors, one failed head of elections in Broward County, and it's on them. Rick Scott and Jeb Bush, who today, by the way, acknowledged as much.
Yeah, and there's no running away from that. I think they wanted to avoid the political miscalculation of looking like they were interfering in a Democrat county. And listen, it smacked them in the face. Lou, Brenda Snipes actually left a ballot question off the ballot. Process what I just told you, my friend. She actually left a ballot question off the ballot. Call me crazy, but that kind of defeats the purpose of a ballot. To ask a question that's not on the ballot.
For that matter.
What's the point? You show up there to vote on an issue and you're like, hey, it's just not there. What happened? Brenda Snipes' team left it off. Yes, you're right. She should have been removed earlier. But the Secretary of State, if there's any more issues here, needs to get in here right away, take receivership of this, and Brenda Snipes has got to be removed. It is simply a grotesque incompetence.
You know what? I think I would take the over on her being allowed to stay in that job for a while. I think she's got a career going, Dan.
Listen,
this is too much.
Brother, sadly, with what's going on in politics now, sadly, I'm with you. If I'm a betting man, you're right. You may be right on. Ron DeSantis, though, when he gets in there, I think we may have reached, the political, event horizon, where it's like, okay, enough's enough now with Brenda Snipes,
Ron tends to pay attention to details, and this might be one that he just can't avoid. Dan, as always, it's good to have you with us. I do have to ask you one thing before we go. Very quickly, the president in France and being schooled by Emmanuel Macron, the president of France, about nationalism and populism and patriotism. Your reaction to that and the president's response?
Maybe if Macron focused more on France, he wouldn't have an approval rating of -46. Macron's proven that's not. There's a movie once, Less Than Zero, with Robert Downey Jr. How do you have an approval? He has an approval rating that's defying basic arithmetic. It's so low. So maybe if Macron focused on national France and his issues, he'd get to worry less than trying to make Trump look bad. And by the way, to Macron, that's not going to work out. President Trump doesn't take this stuff lying down. You're on the wrong end of that one. You maybe want to focus on France and take a hard pass on the anti-Trump stuff.
Dan Bongino, it's always great to see you, my friend. Thanks.
That was fun.